Look at that. It's about to go down.
All right, guys, so I did my safety check. I walked all the way out, spudding, and the ice is thick, but it's really honeycomb on top. So I spud right to where I wanted to go, and I'm gonna get out there. I got like an hour and a half top, so hopefully we can find them immediately, do a quick hit and run, get out of here, and this might be the last trip for a couple weeks on the ice, so wish me luck. All right, you guys, so truth be told, not necessarily as excited about the condition of the ice, but I am in about 8-9 foot of water, pretty much right where I wanted to be. All right, we can see now. There we go, we're on. Yep. Found him. I said I wasn't gonna hole hop, but I lied. I just couldn't seem to find him. I'm gonna hop over to this other hole. Just want to check things out. You know, it may not even be worth fishing it, but we're gonna pop into it quick and just check it. Oh my God, there's fish everywhere. You guys, I gotta show you there.
Look at that. Those are all fish down there. It's about to go down. I am on the mega school. This is the school I was looking for. Man, they moved out. Really have, dude, they're going that way. I legitimately set right up on. Oh man, missed opportunity? I don't know. You guys, I've never seen that amount of fish in my Livescope ever. Jumbos too. I mean freaking jumbos. Look at that. Oh man, and they all just left. Oh my God. Yeah, that felt like a big one. Another good gill. Had to really work that one. Ain't really a giant, but
borderline eater. Try to thread these waxworms on there just right so they can't see the hook. Mainly the big bluegills are the ones that are tricky, or can be tricky, you know. Some big slaunch daddies. But it appears I'm in the spot I need to be now. Like 8 foot of water. Pretty much open water behind me. But I just had a nice little school come in there. That was refreshing. Alright, so I want to teach you guys a little something in case you don't know. Maybe you're new to ice fishing, maybe you're buying some new gear, stuff like that, but I want to show you the proper way to hold the jig rod to, you know, benefit from the rod itself and be able to feel the bite on these panfish, because this bite is relatively soft right now. Number one, what I like to do as far as technique, I like to constantly keep it bouncing. You know, I'll stop it and wait to feel for a bite, but I constantly just keep it hopping, because if the bite's soft, you're going to feel that little bit of indifference of weight or more slack if they were to grab it and swim up with it. Number two is basically the hold of the rod. Now, this rod has this cutout right here in the handle. What that is for is to put your, between your thumb and index finger right there, and then you're going to want to put your middle finger or your ring finger on the rod just above, for me it's my middle finger because it's the longest, but just above the grip of the rod for where the reel is. And what that does is it allows you to feel right here a bite, feel every little detail, and right here in your finger. Gives you total control, total feel over the rod and the setup. And you know, because a lot of times guys will hold it right in the handle like this, you know, and I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but when you're trying to really feel a light bite, there's a reason the rod's designed like that, to have that part cut open right there. What you want to do, I know it looks funny and it may feel funny, but once you get the hang of it, it's where it's at. And I'm using the PC Fun 26-inch ultralight. Again, I know I've showed you guys before, but if you're new here, this thing is super sensitive in the tip, but has amazing backbone. So if you were to hook into something like a bass or something of that nature, you'd be able to fight them and get them in. I'm using 2-pound fluorocarbon with a really small tungsten teardrop tipped with a waxworm. I'm new to using these inline reels this year. You know, it's just got the free fall system, and I like it. The only thing I didn't really like about it, it was kind of a pain to get line on there, and mine's starting to kind of backlash a little bit. So I know there's a proper method to do it. I didn't have the patience for it, so I came up with my own method on how to get that line onto the reel, and it's working. I mean, I'm not fishing very deep water, and I'm not using it to target really big species, so I don't have a concern there. But it is a nice setup. Really do like it. It's got a really good drag system. But I might hop to another hole here, because this one just kind of, you know, it's kind of hit and miss. And I got a couple more drilled, and I've got a little more time here. These fish just you know, I feel like I'm close to the mega school. I don't think I'm quite there yet though. Normally when I fish this spot, it's a little more steady. The action I've been getting, I feel like I'm right there. So it could be just one of these other holes I popped right here next to me that might be holding them. Oh, here we go. As I'm saying that. There he is. Another good gill. They're all about the same.
we gotta throw a fresh waxy on.
They're really suspicious. Little guy. I knew this little hole had them in here. It's just, you know, sometimes I get real lucky and find them immediately. Sometimes it's like it is right now. Trying to draw some attention to my little tiny little tungsten here by working up high, working down low. But man, oh, here we go. Man, there was big fish. I got one swimming off to my right. There were some big gills in that colony, that school.
See if they're actually open.
A little more shallow. Got on the big gills a little too late, and again, you know, with Livescope, set this down. And with Livescope, what's nice is if you have a second person, because as you guys seen on the screen, I was on the mega school of gills. And I caught one and they kept moving away from me. It's almost impossible for one person to drill to stay on a school of fish like that, especially in this big of an area. I mean, totally it's probably 50, 75 yards around. I don't know how safe the ice is all the way on the edges, so I avoided it. But you can see, look at this. That is where I started. And that's how much water and slush is on it now. I mean, when I'm walking on the ice, you can see water coming out. It is getting warm. If you guys find yourself on the ice in the next couple days or week, float suit, ice picks, the whole nine, guys. Go with somebody. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Hopefully there'll be a second first ice. We get back out on the ice, but for now, this may be the last opportunity I got. So I had to take the couple hours I had and get after it. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, guys. I'll see you on the next one.